Did you have a question?
I was bouncing up. You can go ahead.
Could you just kind of go into the internal and external stakeholders within the compliance they kind of wanted us to look into this their project?
Like exactly what?
I'm guessing like how employees and managers, well, I guess the coaches and everybody works together and then boosters.
So everybody who we're involved with on
Yeah.
a daily basis, I would guess?
Yeah, and how.
Basically everyone. We're one of the few departments, actually, I guess yours probably be the one I would say, that's involved with every aspect of the athletic department. I mean, we have coaches, student athletes, deal with boosters, we deal with the administration, financial aid, SARS, housing, literally everything. Because everything kind of has to funnel through our office at some point in time. So we're dealing with on-campus housing because we have to make sure the guys are where they're allowed to be, with the person they're supposed to be, with the meal plan they're allowed to have, all this kind of stuff. So over time, people screwed it up, so we just took control of it because we knew if we were doing it, then we would just get them where they needed to be. So now we pretty much do all of that stuff. Chancellor Cheek, I mean, we have to meet with him monthly. Obviously, everybody in the every office in the athletic department.
Pretty much runs through compliance.
Pretty much. I mean, every fan, we're responsible for them, which is absurd, but we are. So literally everybody.
I guess you kind of went over how it's changed since you got here with adding more staff. Can you just kind of go, like, was there a meeting of how you wanted to change the culture of the organization?
Yeah. Well, Todd and I had been talking about it for a while, just things that we'd like to see change, the way we would change the office. And then whenever Dave came in, one of our staff members was fired, which he needed to be a long time ago. And then another one left to take a job at Ohio State. So once that happened, that was our opportunity to pretty much create how we wanted it. Because they promoted Todd, and then he promoted me. So then we could just start from scratch, basically. So we hired the rest of the entire staff. We laid out the org chart and how everything was going to flow through that. Whose sports were going to go to what. I mean, those sports were picked for specific reasons. Like baseball is with the financial aid person because they have the most financial aid issues. Because they're constantly trying to find the little sliver of money to give to the pitcher from Ferry, So that's why she's with them. Men's basketball is with me because of the recruiting issue, and I just had a good relationship with them whenever they started. So those weren't just thrown into a hat. People pick out 5 sports, and so that took a lot of planning, a lot of time. So Todd and I did that, and we just pretty much created the office how we thought it should be, based on some ideas that we had from other schools, talking to some other people, and just how we thought would be the best with our coaching staff and with the structure at Tennessee.
Okay.
I was asking a couple of sound bites and then